Hello everyone, just a quick update before we get into this video. ISOM is currently sitting at 39,970 purchasers as of the recording of this video at over $3.4 million with 36 days to go. You can always back it and get cover C if you don't already have it. You know, written by the great Eric July, Young Ripper 59. Check out his channel. And we'll get back to this as soon as we get into the topic here. Topic for today: Andor actor Denise Gough claims her character arc will address gender politics. Yay, more woke garbage because nobody cares. Once again, nobody cares. Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is completely dead. Mandalorian Season 1 was really good. Mandalorian Season 2 I thought was pretty good. They had something with the Luke reveal. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry. Spoiler. But come on. We don't care. First you said the show was gonna be about Trump, and now your character arc is gonna address gender politics. Again, nobody cares about this garbage. This is why Star Wars continues to be dead, continues to falter, continues to be complete garbage under Lucasfilm and under Kathleen Kennedy. You should have just let Jon Favreau take over the whole thing, and we wouldn't be in this situation. He probably would have deleted the sequel trilogy, the piece of shit that it is. But let's get into the article from Bounding in the Comics, written by John F. Trent. Denise Gough, who plays Supervisor Deidre Miro in the upcoming Andor series on Disney Plus, recently detailed that her character's arc explores gender politics. Yeah, because people care about that type of shit when they're watching Star Wars. No one cared with the original trilogy. No one cared with the prequel trilogy. No one cares about this modern bullshit when they're watching Star Wars and trying to escape from this crap. But we'll continue on. Gough spoke with Total Film about the upcoming Star Wars series and made it clear the show, like much of Disney Plus Star Wars productions, is all about injecting modern woke identity politics into it. As a woman, no one cares. In that world, for her to advance in any way, she has to be like 10 times better than anyone else in that room. No, she doesn't. She could actually have a good character arc. Princess Leia wasn't the best in the room, but she had a great character arc, going from A New Hope to Return of the Jedi. And that felt really relevant to everything we're going through right now. Again, no one cares about modern anything. We want Star Wars, actual Star Wars. We want to feel like it's Star Wars when we're watching Star Wars. The actress then detailed, because she's a woman, viewers will end up cheering for her before they realize she's a psycho. Yeah. No, they're not. They're going to only cheer if your character is good, not because you're a woman. She explained it's a clever thing to do to show how hard she has to work. It kind of brings you into a feel cheerleadery way for her, and then you'll be like, she's a psycho, so be careful supporting her. That sounds terrible. Gold also praised the moment in which it's revealed that the character she plays is a woman in the show. Wow, really? I couldn't tell. She described the Total Film that a shot where she puts on an Imperial jacket, and as the camera pulls around, you see it's a woman in that outfit. And that felt great, great, great. Once again, no one cares. It's like watching Black Widow, knowing and then finding out later on that the stunt guy in the Taskmaster was actually a dude the whole time. Meanwhile, you revealed it to be a female. No one cares. It's odd that Gough is describing that a woman playing an Imperial officer is so great. There are a number of high-ranking Imperial characters that are female, albeit the two most famous, Princess Leia and Mon Mothma, exactly, who are secretly aiding the Rebel Alliance and eventually be completely rebelled against Imperial rule. This is true. And they were both great characters, by the way. Everyone loved Princess Leia, and maybe not everyone loved Mon Mothma, but everyone loved Princess Leia, who was a Star Wars fan. Star Wars Rebels also introduced Governor Arinda Price, described on the official Star Wars website as a confident leader and believer, typo right here, in the Empire. While Lotho was under control, Price still wanted to eradicate the Rebel threat. To do so, she asked for the Empire's 7th Fleet, citing the need for a commander who sees the bigger picture. Star Wars Battlefront 2 also follows the story of an Imperial officer, Iden Versio, who eventually becomes the commander of Inferno Squad. However, following the supposed death of the Emperor and the green light of Operation Sin that began to affect her home planet, she defected and joined the Rebel Alliance, aiding them in the Battle of Theed and fighting at the Battle of Jakku. A female Imperial officer is not groundbreaking and has been done before. Yes, because people who work on Star Wars don't understand what canon they already have established in Star Wars. Just like Dave Filoni's bitch ass. Clearly. Gough is not the only one to market Andor via identity politics. Fiona Shaw, who plays a character named Marva, I told Empire, Tony Gilroy has written a great, scurrilous take on the Trumpian world, of course, because I essentially said that in the beginning. She added, our world is exploding in different places right now. People's rights are disappearing, and Andor reflects that. Why? No one cares. Again, we don't care about the modern politics. If you want to watch Star Wars and get away from all that, you absolute moron. In the show, the Empire is taking over. It feels like the same thing is happening in reality, too. Yeah. The Biden administration sucks fucking asshole. She later praised Gilroy for implementing real world politics in Star Wars. I was impressed by Tony's social realist intentions. Again, nobody gives a shit. You praise this shit because you believe in this garbage. Shaw then claimed that Gilroy created a whole new morality and put it into the show. She said, he created a whole new morality. It's very deep and humane. There is grief, mourning, hope, fear. It's not just the primary colors anymore. Yes, grief, mourning, hope, and fear were in the original trilogy and in the prequels. It's not a new thing for Star Wars. It's always been like that. You absolute crackhead. You would know that if you knew anything about Star Wars, which you clearly don't. The official description for Andor reads, the Andor series explores a new perspective from the Star Wars galaxy, focusing on Cassian Andor's journey to discover the difference he can make. Nobody cared about Cassian Andor in the Rogue One movie. Fun fact, it sucked, except for the Vader scene at the end. For me, the movie was boring as hell, and it sucked. The series brings forward the tale of the burgeoning rebellion against the Empire and how the people and planets became involved. It's an era filled with danger, deception, and intrigue where Cassian will embark on the path that is destined to turn him into a rebel hero. You mean the rebel hero that literally killed somebody at the beginning of the movie? Somewhere in the beginning of the movie? Along with Gough and Shaw, the series also stars Diego Luna as Cassian Andor, Geneva O'Reilly as Mon Mothma, Stellan Skarsgård, Adria Argona, and Kyle Soller. It's executive produced by Kathleen Kennedy. She doesn't know shit about Star Wars. She didn't even know that there were Star Wars books that she could have pulled from. Tony Gilroy, Shane Wallenberg, Diego Luna, and Michelle Reguan. Gilroy also serves as the creator and showrunner, so it's going to be shit. We already know this. Andor arrives on Disney Plus on September 21st, 2022. The first 3 episodes will be available to stream on its premiere date. It will then release new episodes weekly. There are 12 episodes in total. Yeah, so, again, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about Cassian Andor. I'm pretty sure nobody gave a shit about Cassian Andor in the movie. Again, in my opinion, the movie was not good. It was boring as hell. Again, the only thing I liked in that was the Vader scene, which is really the only thing anybody ever talks about when they talk about Rogue One as a movie. They only talk about the Vader scene at the end because it's the only good thing that actually happened. And no one cares about real-world politics in their Star Wars. Just like we've always said. That's why people enjoyed The Mandalorian, because it didn't really have real-world politics in it. It may have had a little bit of what they call intersectional feminism, but it didn't have real-world politics. Nobody gave a fuck. And that's why it was successful. It seems to be the only thing that was honestly successful from Disney Star Wars was The Mandalorian. Sequel trilogy had a 50% drop off from Force Awakens to The Rise of Skywalker. All 3 movies were dog shit. And Book of Boba Fett, dog shit. Ahsoka's not going to be good. Nothing moving forward is going to be good. Star Wars is dead. But you know what won't have real world identity politics? ISOM #1, which is what you should be backing, rather than supporting Disney's garbage ass Star Wars that they think is Star Wars and it's not really Star Wars. But if you choose to do so, the link will be in the description for ISOM #1. Thank you all for watching the videos, and thank you to all the new subscribers that have come by the channel to support and subscribe. I appreciate you all. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe if you're new here, or leave a comment if you're a returning viewer. Tell me what you think about this. And back ISOM #1. It's going to be great. And we want you to be great. And I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out.